Well, Sahr O Fasuluku, as you all know, I would say it's a giant in our YOSA team. He has been very instrumental in making sure the flame of YOSA does not die. And he and Mr. Finnegan and a group of our colleagues fought very hard to renovate 3 labs and the library at YSS. And today, he's also been very instrumental in making sure that this group stands to benefit and to make YSS a better place. Sahr O Fasuluku lives in London, UK, and by education, he's a lawyer, but currently he's working with in environmental issues. So please, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mr. Fasuluku. Sahr O Fasuluku, welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. It's wonderful to see so many people here. We have quite a large turnout now. I don't know exactly how many we have here, but it's definitely one of the largest meetings we've had. I'm so happy to see that so many people have come. And what's even greater is that we've managed to spread the word to our alumni that we exist, that YSS exists, that it still exists. Our representative, Aissata, who was on television yesterday and also on the radio, one of the responses was, YSS is still there. I mean, the fact that somebody could even ask that question was, I think it says a lot. We have been very quiet for a very long time. So it's really great that we are making YSS name known again. I'm going to read you a couple of very short passages from our website, just to give a quick summary, especially for anybody who is a guest as well, but many of you will already know this information. YSS was founded in 1964 by the Holy Ghost Fathers, led by Father Thomas Raymond Barry. He was the school's first principal. Father Barry spent 10 years indomitably building the school and its facilities, regularly going beyond the call of duty to fundraise and campaign. He didn't survive just on the income of the school, but also went constantly harassing NDMC, for example, and others, so that we could have some of the extra facilities that we had. And over those 10 years, he built the school's world-class team of teachers, hailing from Sierra Leone and all corners of the globe. And he succeeded in creating an oasis of learning. Students were sent from far and wide to attend the school. In fact, the ex-Namibian High Commissioner to London, His Excellency George Liswaniso, is an ex-student, as is His Grace Edward Tamba Charles, the Archbishop of Freetown, Sir John Yambasu, ex-ambassador to the Russian Federation, government ministers, UN officials, and many, many more, too many to mention. Yesterday evening, we tried to compile a list of some of the people who we knew, and it was just getting longer and longer. And there's a reason why I'm mentioning this, which will come clear later on. Quite simply, YSS was considered the best secondary school in Kono and the first choice for many when taking their selective entrance exams. The school provided extremely stiff competition to the most prestigious schools in Sierra Leone and set high standards for them to follow. At its peak in 1974, YSS had everything from a fully equipped physics, chemistry, and biology labs, the best stocked library in the area, a poultry, animal husbandry, agriculture department, bookshop, carpentry workshop, landscaped grounds and fields, a boarding home attended by students from several countries in Africa, a clay oven bakery, tennis and volleyball courts, electricity and running water, film shows, fantastic sports days, and a school experience that any child anywhere will envy. This is a legacy left to us to continue. But perhaps the greatest legacy above our academic education came in 3 short words: Fortis, Fidelis, and Justus. Anyone who attended YSS will recognize these words, but how many of us know what they really mean? Strong, powerful, mighty, vigorous, firm, steadfast, courageous, brave, and bold. Fidelis, constant, lasting, faithful, loyal, devoted, True, trustworthy, dependable, reliable, and justus, fair, just, equitable, regular, proper, right, lawful, and justified. We now have the chance to put these words into practice. Since 2010, we've been trying to bring the school back to the attention of the world, and particularly its alumni. Eddie Finnegan has been instrumental in gaining support of Irish ex-teachers, and together with our assistants has helped to create a brand new fully fitted library, science labs for physics, chemistry, and biology, and so on. Many alumni have made individual efforts to raise the school, but the standards of education remain low and alumni have been slow to come forward. Unlike many other schools we used to compete with, who have very active alumni all around the world. But Eddie saw that the alumni were not coming forward and doing their part. So after 10 years, he issued this challenge for each alumni to contribute the equivalent of 1 million leons, and I say and, to get involved with alumni activities. If each of the thousands who attended YSS did that, the school would have a secure future. Now, YOSA is an international coalition. It's a loose coalition of alumni associations, school alumni, ex-teachers, current teachers, the school's administration, friends of the school, local councillors, and the Diocese of Kenema, working in partnership to advance and support and rehabilitate learning and well-being at the school. The coalition members are based all over the world. After some fact-finding, we've come up with a program of restoration which we intend to carry out over the next few years. It's split up into 7 areas, each with their own working group. These are raising standards of teaching and learning, classroom readiness, security of assets and safeguarding of students, especially women and girls, teachers' accommodation, electricity supply, water sanitation and hygiene, which we call WASH, and fundraising and developing partnerships. The Finnegan Challenge is not just to make your money contribution and walk away. So I'm saying this now whilst we're all here. We need as many alumni as possible to register free on the YOSA International website for their local group, so we can keep in touch with you and inform you and increase international solidarity. We need as many as possible to come on board at least one of the 7 working groups, because we need hands on board. This is the Finnegan Challenge. I hand over to you all, and I ask you to accept this challenge and rise to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fasuluku, very much for this eloquent and poignant position where we find ourselves.